Hey everyone, no, I haven't posted in a bit. Things have gotten super frustrating with a bunch of first world problems, life situations I'm dealing with right now, and the major one that has me up at night and not able to eat and running to the bathroom from anxiety and depression is my truck has not been functioning properly for over 6 months now, and has been looked at by various mechanics and people, and lots of parts replaced, and the problem still wasn't found. And I didn't really want to keep the engine or even the whole truck if I had to keep dumping money into it. It's a 88 Toyota pickup with the 3-point slow engine. And when I bought it over 3 years ago, the idea was to replace that engine with a diesel swap. Put in a Mercedes-Benz diesel with a kit and all that they make to do that. And while I've been trying to save up for that and other things, shit happens, and it's expensive to be poor. Let's put it that way. So I take my truck to this new mechanic because I get one recommended to me. I've already been to a buttload of mechanics up here and still don't have anybody that I trust as far as I can bench them or throw them. And so I go in with, a little bit of optimism, but that gets crushed pretty soon, because I figured that the fuel pump was the problem. Just about everything else had been replaced that I'd seen as a cause for my issues on YouTube videos. So many YouTube videos trying to resolve this problem. And, the Toyota forums and groups and stuff, the pickup truck guys giving advice. And so I get the truck dropped off with a fuel pump and say, hey, slap this in, and here are the other problems it has, and I need an estimate. Because, I don't know anybody wealthy enough to not have an estimate when I drop a car off for repairs, right? So, unfortunately, I never got an estimate, and a month later, they're giving me these updates where they're adding parts and stuff, and I'm asking about a quote, an estimate on shit it needs to pass inspection, like, are the ball joints okay, are the brakes okay, what's this gonna be? And they tell me it's got a bad lower right ball joint or whatever, and my brake lines are rusted out, and my fuel lines are rusted out and shit. So I'm like, estimate? And they still don't give me an estimate. So weeks go by, and I'm getting worried. And they say, oh, we ordered a throttle position sensor, and we ordered a new fuel filter. And I'm like, I already replaced the fuel filter like a month ago. We don't need that. So you better not be, charging me for shit. And I'm starting to worry, because why would they put these parts in without conferring with me first and asking if it's okay to keep poking around, because the fuel pump wasn't the issue. And I didn't want to dump any more money into that engine. That's like the worst engine they put in Toyota pickups. People want the 22R or the 22RE. They don't want the 3-point slow. So, and I want a diesel, because I am absolutely done supporting fossil fuel corporations with any of my cash ever again. So, and I'm not going to support the planet killers. So I keep asking for, what's this going to cost me financially? And she's not giving me an answer. So finally they're like, oh, good news, your truck is running, and it's running great. And then they say, oh, we put like 25 hours into it. And I'm like, the fuck? Why, like, when did I authorize all of this work on the engine? And they tried to hit me with a $1,600 plus bill just for the engine work. I mean, this doesn't get it to anywhere where we're addressing the issues it needs to pass inspection mechanically. And the bed is rusting out on it, which, you know, a fiberglass bed for one of those trucks is like $3,000. And I have had no luck finding one used around these parts with no rust on it and affordable. And, you know, so I'm ready to just throw in the towel on this truck and look for one with no rust on it out, you know, in the Midwest or down south or some shit, and have it transported over. And yeah, they want me to pay a $1,600 bill for an engine I wouldn't have kept at all if they had conferred with me or asked me how I wanted to proceed at all on that. They don't ask me how I want to proceed with anything until they go, well, you're $1,600 in the hole right now. Where do you want to go from here? And it's going to be another, you know, $700 to get the ball joints and the rusted lines addressed so it can pass inspection mechanically. And then, you know, I don't know what would ever get it to pass inspection with the rust in the bed, because it needs a new bed, and that hasn't been addressed in years. So I'm pretty livid right now and don't know what to do. If this has happened to anyone before, the state doesn't have any fucking consumer protection laws. They don't give a shit about us here as far as that goes. So you will probably end up in small claims court if I fight them, which I think I'm planning on doing because I'm really pissed. I don't have $1,600. Like, they were like, oh, don't worry, it won't be anything crazy, before saying they didn't know how much it was gonna cost. And like, anything over $400 is absolutely crazy for me to throw into that engine. Like, you know, the truck has rust on it, so let's say I had no work done to it at all and hadn't brought it over to the mechanic at all. The most I could probably sell it for is $3,000. And what the hell hit my maple tree again? Are you shitting me? You guys seeing this? A vehicle smacked into my maple tree. Holy shit. If you notice the scar that's already healed on it, that's from another vehicle smacking into my maple tree a couple years ago. And it was a town plow. Wow, those guys really don't respect my land. Not even the tree can catch a break, man. Nice driving. Holy shit. Where was I? Yeah, so if I just put that fucking truck on Marketplace without any repairs, the most I'd ever get for it is $3,000 because of the rust. Well, if I dump another $2,000 plus into it, pay these people $16,000 for the engine repairs, and, you know, $370 for a ball joint, and $200 or $300 for the gas lines and the fuel lines, the most I'm still gonna get for it if I unload it is $3,000. So I don't feel like putting myself in the hole mechanically for any more money. And I've been losing sleep and, like, physically ill over this shit because I don't have the money, and they're, you know, kind of gonna hold my truck hostage until this is worked out. So that's where I am right now. Not in a fun place mentally, and pretty pissed off.